Let the chaos reign.
Yeah, they'll try to do anything to stop you. They finally got Cynthia G for that video that's been up for 2 years.
And what was the video she got?
Delete male babies.
Oh my God! You serious? That's what she got the best.
Yep.
Hold on, she been saying multiple videos.
Yep.
So they now got it because it said deleting black male boys. Got it.
Yep.
Did anybody know this? Do anybody else know this?
Yeah, there's probably 1 or 2 people know it.
Shit.
Yeah, but she got
demonetized. So she still got the channel, or is active? But
well, she got the channel, but she can't make no money now.
That's why she went made back the second channel and beg another black man subscribe to this channel. But it lets you know, Mr. Research. Don't get me wrong. I might make some money. I don't make a lot because let me tell you, it's not really in it now because I got late in the game. But my figure is this: if you're a sole person, this is your livelihood. You're in trouble. You're definitely in trouble. This is not sustainable.
Well, hey, look, that's how she pay her rent, and she can't go get a regular job because her face is everywhere.
Well, she's not worth getting a regular job because of her reputation. With her mouth, you thinking about anybody's hire?
It's not about whether she worth. It's that when they run a background check, that's gonna come up because Cynthia is her real name.
I know.
So they're not gonna want to be affiliated with some of these talking points, regardless of the fact because every HR has a stipulation you can't embarrass the company. All HR say that. It's just in the fine print.
Yeah, and I think she used to work for HR. When I think about it,
I don't know. All I know, she was a secretary, but she could have worked for HR.
Because my figure is this: depending if she finished or not. If you got like a college degree and you're doing secretary or this little low level work, and then you came across by a certain black man like Mr. Watkins to do YouTube, and now you make this a living, you're going to have to revalue what you're really doing. But like I said, for most women, because they don't think foresight, Miss Research, they think this is sustainable forever. And I'm saying, no, this is not sustainable. If you're making majority of your money off YouTube and you have nothing else besides YouTube doing any other hustle, you're screwed.
Hey, to each their own, buddy. To each their own.
Yeah. So like I said, if she get demonetized, like I said, she's going to. She monetized now on the second channel. I heard, and mind you, she went to another black man that has another bigger channel, not as big as hers, but just big enough, and she's back at it, monetized, putting the same uploads, getting a few thousand hits, getting $1 or $2 every 1,000 videos. But really the main channel, the one that has over 100K, that's the one that once that's hit, and I don't know if she can get remonetized back, which I doubt.
No, you can't.
They will not monetize back their channel.
No, because some people are now getting a 1, 2, 3 hit.
Okay.
So they're getting their first, second, and third all in one.
So she got strikes before, but once they get struck third time, they said they're not gonna remonetize it.
Yeah, you can't get it back.
I know there was limit of strikes you can get on a video that on a channel.
Well,
usually when they say 3 strikes, you're out. But if you get strike and then you didn't get one for a year or 2, and you get another one, and then the third one, then they said we can't monetize anymore.
Well, yeah, you can't monetize anymore. No.
That's what I'm thinking, that if you don't get strikes like the loser channel, but if you got it or a period of a year or 2, and mind you, they came up with a new program now where it said if you had a strike, you could actually remove the warning sign now. So I don't think she really took that option if she had that in her channel. So now because she had a history of strikes in the past, Miss Research, that channel's no good now to her.
Well, we shall do.
And it takes a while to grow from where you're at to where she at. It took her 5-6 years.
True.
Because remember, she had more on one channel. People don't know she still has the main channel she had active. I wouldn't be surprised to try to reactivate that.
Well, they've been protected.
That has 60K subscribers. For those that's going to listen to the replay, she does have other channels, guys. And the only thing she didn't explore because, like I said, she was trying to erase her baby making past. So
Well, like I said, she we'll see what happens. It is what it is. But and then
Yes. Welcome. I see you guys in the chat room. How you doing, guys? How you doing? This is Chaos Rain here, or the Chaos Rain Show. Welcome for those that's gonna be watching on the live stream or the playback, whatever you want to call it. Make sure to follow me on the social media links, as I'm telling you now, of the above. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. You can also add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Oh, and please follow me on Rumble. Join me on Rumble, please. Please, I would love for everybody to make their way on Rumble. I'll matter of fact, I should post it. Well, I'll eventually get to it. So follow me on Rumble, guys. And also make sure to join the Discord service of the Chaos Rain Show as well. And I'm missing any links. Oh, and please become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. 2 tiers. I would surely love to have some more members on this channel. I want to throw some members only videos. There are some members only right now, not much, and I probably create one other one or another one. So please become a member. Besides that, you know how to support the Chaos Rain Show. You could do Viva Super Chat, or I believe I have the Cash App, which Cash App today it varies in my opinion. I'm not sure if it's still needed now. I still put Cash App on here. I mean, I don't get much love on the Cash App, but who knows? I keep it there anyway for now. But like I said, any support will be surely appreciated, guys. I'm going to also I'll put the link in like a few minutes. Let me go through this little rant. And let me announce chat before I begin. Snowman. As you know, this is Coach Lamont Hill. Like that Corvette, Coach. And I got my good friend J Lock. Yes. That guy's crazy. I'm not gonna look at the chat room. So as y'all guys come in, please hit the like button, because I'm gonna probably rant for a little bit, and then I'm gonna open up for those that have their own opinions on this. The title. And the title speaks for itself. What if the QueenMaker takes down Cynthia G? And lack of better words, could the QueenMaker, Miss Clark, have some involvement or something to deal with or do with the official I would say temporary removal of Cynthia G from YouTube from there? Now, why I came across this and came to this assessment from my own perspective. This is my own perspective, mind you. These are not the other views. The views that you hear here is only my views alone here on the Chaos Rain Show, and my views only. The reason why I'm saying this is because it just smack dab hit me on the cranium earlier today when I was sitting there just pondering and meditating on certain things. Oh, and for those that are not aware, it is officially true. Cynthia G's 100 and something cases channel and her backup channel, from what I've noticed, is actually now gone, been terminated by YouTube. For reasons, I'm not sure. It's hard for me to give you an answer why YouTube now decided to step in and remove her. Okay, yes, they are and were friends at one point. Let me see who he's talking about. Both of them were mutual friends of a person I know. Oh, you might have to elaborate more, J Lock. Yeah, I do see some likes. Thank you guys. As you know, don't be scared to like the stream. Let this go wild in the algorithm. I doubt this will go viral because this is not something that people really thought of. This is just me, my own perspective and my own thoughts on what I've just come to revelations, possibly, or somewhat I had to think about. But other than that, this is just my views. Yeah, so both her channels are now gone. Now, me saying if you watched the tape earlier, and I advise y'all go back to replay this. I did play tape earlier, or I might cut that part and leave it as a separate section. Matter of fact, as I'm speaking, let me put the picture because I don't want to see this. Let me see if I can find it. Let me do this, guys. Hold on. Let me do this. I'll make things a little bit more intriguing. I think a picture will set more precedent of 1,000 words. Because with the avatar it's cool, but I think this picture would go a lot more long way. Where is the picture? Okay. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to I don't know what that is. Let me see if I can pull this picture up for y'all. Before I continue. All right. Oh. Hold on. Let me fix that, guys. Sorry. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what it says. Oh. So what's all this? These are old pictures. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this because I don't know what these are. All right. Anywho, let me keep going, guys, because I'm gonna distract y'all, and I don't want to distract y'all. All right. Like I was saying, she's been demonetized, and then eventually YouTube actually removed her for whatever reason. I don't know. Now the reason why I say this is because I remember of the same conversation that I'm not sure if I was a part of, and I think Jay Locke might be on point what he just said here. I think it's more than best friends, Jay Locke. They were supposed to collab either on Cynthia G's channel or on Princess channel. I would highly, and this is just me, I think the whole premise or the whole plot, I think Miss QueenMaker wanted to be on her podcast / YouTube channel to collaborate, in my opinion. This is what I'm getting at. I cannot confirm if this is true or not, but knowing when I hear that she was already in the works of trying to collab with other YouTubers, mostly males, to go on there and try to poop on them, and lack of better words, when I mean poop on them, meaning that she was going to be on male content creators to sit there and, I guess, give them the whoop that chick moment. What's good, Robbie? Give them that whoop that chick moment so that way she could boost her audience and boost her notoriety throughout the YouTube space. And let's keep it real. Miss Clark, QueenMaker, has been doing content on YouTube for more than a year. She's been doing this now for a few years now. Everybody got a channel on YouTube. The only question you got to ask is how often they've been putting content on YouTube that they don't give you a thorough background. So don't be fooled that when you watch other episodes of her appearing on other podcasts, other YouTube content creator channels, she'll tell you she's been doing this for over a year. No, it's not. She's been doing a little longer than that. Hell, she's been on Facebook for a long time. All right. Okay. But under that, she was supposed to collab with Cynthia G. But unfortunately, that didn't happen because, when I've heard about this, I think one of the things she did, no, she didn't do this, but let's assume she did or not. I think what happened when this word was coming out, we noticed that Cynthia G got demonetized on YouTube. I think roughly when I heard about the collaboration or the potential collaboration, that was like last month. And miraculously in the month of October, which if you notice, we fall on the scale of Libra, because it's Libra season now, we're in the Scorpio season, the balance scale. We find and we hear rumors, or we found actually what has happened, she has gotten demonetized from her 120 or 130K subscribers. I can't tell you if that's the exact number because I don't keep up with her channel no more. I stopped listening to her now for roughly around 2 years. And the reason why I stopped listening to her because I'm be honest, y'all, I couldn't follow the rate no more. Now, there's certain things I did not like about her content. The shift for a certain period of time. I think when she shifted from talking about albinoid white devils to now black men are dusty and they need to, and then black women should not be giving birth to black men, you know. I think when it got to that direction, I just got tired and say, you know, all right, she's went off a different level. And let's be honest, to stay relevant on YouTube, you gotta do this. Now, I don't mind with the thing with she talked about certain black men as collective as, you know, she called them dusties and all this nonsense. But miraculously, she got knocked up by a dusty man that has multiple kids, but that's another story. But nonetheless, this is life. It's life. And she has to make her money somehow. I cannot be making the money. Do you? But I think one of the biggest issues that a lot of people, rather in social media or content creators that did not really like, especially the male side, was when she said that these men should not come back in existence, and goes on a campaign now for roughly 2 years, advocating, promoting, not teaching, promoting, and telling, you know, women that are either hurt or have common sense, which that's not a subject for another time, that to eliminate your problem, just don't have these men's children, particularly producing what we call a black child from your loin, from your womb, the fruit of your loin. And I think that's what really turned the internet upside down. And mind you now, YouTube has paid her heavily with that content for the last 2 years now, since she shifted and take it up a notch with how she could push the escalate of what we call free speech or content here on YouTube. So she took that task to say, and I heard she got this thing about not giving birth to black males from some other content creator. I think, was it Woman Sphere? Might be. I think it might not be her. It's somebody else. I can't remember, but she got the concept from some other woman that, from what I'm saying, and from what I can remember now, guys, I'm just only doing this and have this conversation because this is what I could recall now. This has been a while. That she took the concept from another content creator. Which content creator? I'm only naming some, but I could not be exact because I could be wrong, because this has been such a long time. We're now 2 years in this. But she implemented on her own content, and because she already has a very stable following, even to the point that she bring in maybe 2,000, maybe on a good live stream, 3,000 heads simple live stream. She was doing numbers. So, you know, obviously she's making pretty decent money in the thousands. So she pushed that rhetoric, and she said off her mouth from Mr. Stormy. I'm not sure what this man is. And you know what's funny? I'm not sure it's just me, guys, but have you noticed when most or a good portion of black women, the men that they don't like, or the black men that, you know, whatever case, they go rush to men that are about some alternate community? Have y'all noticed that? I could be wrong, but that's just me. So she rushed back to one of the male content creators that she did collabs with to help her build her new channel up, because she can't make no more money on her main channel, because YouTube for some reason said not only they were not going to monetize those videos, but from what I'm hearing, she said she got a strike from those same videos that was done 2 years ago, which was monetized. So I'm not sure how that's possible. You're monetized, and the video's monetized. That means there's nothing that YouTube found that was wrong, because usually how it works, the monetization system works, is they go through a human review extensively. That means they sit there and listen to your whole content from front to back, and then they'll decide if it's ad revenue worthy. Is my mic sound good? Am I clear, guys? I hope I'm not bored or anything like that, because I'm noticing I'm very loud on my end. How do I sound? Give me some feedback. But that was the deal. Those videos that she did were monetized, people. Keep in mind, they were monetized. So now, lo and behold, she get the strike and no longer monetize. And from misresearch from the video that I played earlier, and Rob, you gotta catch replay of this because I did play a video. I had a conversation with another content creator that been doing this since the beginning of YouTube for roughly 17 years, Mr. Research. And he told me certain things of how it's supposed to work. Now, mind you, we can get strikes on our channels, and we'll have even a warning sign that will stay on our channel permanently for now. But usually how it works with striking system is they say you get 3 strikes out. Now, I'm not sure the case of people that got strikes before and were monetized and they got remonetized again and get strikes again. I'm not sure how that works, but it seemed to me like most content creators, if your content is too controversial, like literally controversial, where YouTube has to keep wagging their finger and say, no, this is bad, it becomes a problem. And I think in regards to Cynthia, because she did get strikes before on her channel in the past, I don't think she got them for the last few years, but because of the track record of the channel she had, and this is one of few channels that she makes as backup channels to do her content, right? She was able to recover and start growing from what she had, I think roughly 4 years ago, where she was at 60K subscribers on her main YouTube channel. So now it went down to, and it lost a lot of subscribers, like 1,000 or 10,000, I think, maybe around that. But nonetheless, she had to move on and, did what she had to do. And I think, like I said earlier in the conversation with research, she had to really let one channel be on the, or like I said, it should hibernate. She hibernated one of her channels because she didn't want nobody knew that, she was, had a baby out of wedlock, which is fair, which is cool. At times when you doing content on YouTube, how it works is you get new subscribers, and most average subscribers that subscribe to any of our content don't do their background and study us from the beginning, our development from beginning to the present. They only stick on to what they see in the present now. They don't understand their content creators in the past. And I find that very problematic, in my opinion. I think even in my channel or anybody else, you should always do a quick analysis and look at how our progression gone as content creators from the beginning to the present, because you see where we are, how we improve, how our mindset different, or things we have to do differently to better our channels. You as the consumer should do your own diligent research to find out us as a whole. You should not just sit there because we say certain things that you subscribe and that's it. No, that's laziness. See, here in the Chaos Radio Show, I'm going to educate you and maybe entertain you at the same time. I'm going to tell you the real as best as possible to what I could give you, to be fair. So you take what you hear on this show and hopefully make use of it in your own lives. Even go as far as if you want to do content in the future. That was my whole premise, even doing the Chaos Radio Show. So now I'm gonna read some comments here and I'm gonna continue. Okay, like I said, Rob B, I said she was in the building. She has a GoFundMe. Yes, she has GoFundMe, Rob B. I'm aware of that. And another thing, the thing that is funny, the thing that is funny is these women are blaming men, but it was a woman. Yeah. Now, Robbie, I'm not sure if you know or think what I'm thinking, because I just came to realization of this today. Before I even knew that she had her channels, the two of them now, the one that she made for the Revolution Can't Be Televised, that's gone now. Even to the one that she had that had 120 some or more subscribers now gone. I have to conclude, and this is just me again. You guys can make your own conclusions. I'm hoping y'all guys can really rationally think what I'm saying here. How much y'all want to bet that the QueenMaker has something involvement to do with the actual removal of Cynthia G. Matter of fact, I'll do y'all one better. Since I got so many people here, I'm going to do a poll. Yes, I will do a poll. 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can add it. All right. Yeah, we're going to create a poll. Let's start that. And as I'm doing this, please hit the like button and share the stream. Hit the likes. I see 12, 13 people here. I'm not surprised why I don't have complete engagement. So if you're watching, just hit the like. All right. All right. Okay, that looks good. All right, the poll's gonna be up now, guys. Simple little poll. See how this goes. All right, let's continue. And like I said, all right. And the funny thing about all this, right, is that in my opinion, this is just me, guys. I think no content creator should lose their channels in the short run or the long run, in my opinion. And the reason why I say this is because we all here have a purpose here on YouTube to not only enlighten people, but to entertain and, you know, have a good time doing so with amongst billions of people in the world. Where else you can get your point across but here on YouTube? No other platform I know that's emerging is nowhere close to the level what YouTube is right now, in my opinion. That's why a lot of us are here. Besides the possibility you can get paid here, it's much bigger than this. This is like a global TV network. Yeah. So, all right. Let me see. All right. So I let the poll do its thing. I'm just going here. I'm just deleting some stuff. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Another thing. Since I'm talking about this, we always gotta ask how if this was not true or is it true, how is it possible? Let's say if I could say post a claim that it's possibly it could be the QueenMaker that might have something to do with the removal of not only Cynthia G's one channel but second channel, or go as far as she might have something to do with why she's now actually not making money on YouTube, if we can go even that far. Well, if you think about it, and I want you to go back in moment in time, right? If y'all recall when she started this campaign about Black women should not give birth to Black male babies, right? Or give life to the opposite sex, right? Yeah. A lot of men, like I said, were not happy with this. I mean, I know certain men in future past on other well-established YouTube channels or podcasts were even going saying that, you know, why can't we just do what the women do and we just sit there file a false what do they call that? What it said they want to file a false is it false? A false I think strike. Yeah, that's what they call it. The problem doing that is YouTube has gotten more better now over the years because a lot of people could sit there create accounts and create false flags on people's content. Yes. Yeah, that's what it is. Yes. That was the thing they want to do. Yes, that's what they want to do. Flagging party, right? I've been hearing about this for years now. Some flagging parties work and some are not that effective. But here's this. YouTube already know this because when you flag someone, people don't understand. The people that do the content have to report to YouTube to see if it was valid to create a dispute. And when YouTube gets more data to fall back on a lot of what's going on, one thing YouTube is doing, I want you to hear me good and hear me well. This is a learning lesson. This is my perspective. YouTube collects data. Are you familiar with data? Robbie, you know what data is, right? When you do an action and you're not a content creator on YouTube, but you consume the content and you're not paying YouTube, which a lot of us don't. Let's keep real. And I said beyond going to getting YouTube Premium, you do not buy or pay into their website. They got billions of users. I would say less than a half or less than a quarter have premiums on YouTube. Less. So if I'm saying less, what it leaves forth? I'm glad you asked. That means you watch a video on YouTube, 9/10 out of time, you are getting a commercial. Do I need to repeat that for people in the background? All right, I'm gonna repeat this slowly. You are getting a commercial, an advertisement, most of the time that you cannot skip on YouTube. Now, why I say that? That tells me majority of people that consume YouTube don't pay into using YouTube. In other words, they're here for free. Yes, for free. Yes. Chaos Ray, you're saying most people that consume YouTube are here for free? Yes, they are watching videos, watching content for free. Oh, I forgot. There's nothing really for free. If you have an internet provider, you're paying into the service. The only problem is you're not paying directly from YouTube. You're paying the internet provider, so you're able to watch YouTube for free. I hope that was clear for y'all. All right. And for those that's watching it, please keep liking the video. I'm going to open up for y'all views and opinions on this in a little bit. So you're watching this thing for free. So it leaves YouTube to decide. Well, what they're going to do, they're going to look at every complaint, every flag, false flag, and they're going to take that in a database and they're going to analyze every quarter, every year to see how we're going to make the system better, because people are using and abusing the system. Because if you don't put no video on their platform, they don't make no money. Did y'all know that? Every time I put out a video on YouTube, Robbie could vouch this, D. Darrell could vouch this. If the video is monetized, we might make some money. And I mean might. And I'm saying might loosely. Because to really make money on YouTube, you need thousands and thousands and thousands of views to make pennies or dimes into dollars. And unfortunately, if you're content creator and your video does not pull in 1,000 views every video per video, not shorts, I mean actual videos, that is roughly a video. That's roughly in the thousands, not a few hundreds, thousands. You ain't making crap on here. You're making just dimes and nickels. And Robbie posted here, especially 45% of the dollar. Imagine that. Is that money? It's only money when you got thousands of views. That's not no money. So that's how much. And not only that, if YouTube demonetize y'all, right? Or wherever case, anytime you put a video, they're making money regardless. So they're making money 360. You ever heard them 360 deals, people? That's what the rappers sign. That means the label always will make money off what you do. That applies to YouTube. They're making money all around. Matter of fact, the rumor was and this is just rumor, that for most people that put content on their video, put any video on YouTube and then monetize, YouTube was gonna put it advertise regardless or whatever. So if they're gonna put it anyway and they didn't really follow through and do that, what that tells you? They're telling you right in your face they're making money every time you put a video. Either you're making money by their membership, I'm sorry, in a partnership or not, they're gonna make money. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's the nature of the beast. So with Cynthia and QueenMaker, right? Back to that. Oh no, to wrap up the flagging thing. That's why they decide to put more parameters with flagging now. That means you can't create a false account and it's flagged. It will not be going well because, like I said before, you're not making YouTube money. You're here consuming their product for free. And we all know the end result of capitalism. If I can't feed off you, you don't have no say on how this platform works. Now, there are certain things that YouTube will look through their automated AI systems will look in regards to content that they either examine closely or not. And they might just sit there and say, we might not want this here. We might deem it as a strike, or we'll just say it's going to be taken down. At the end of the day, they have programs to find out what's going on. Not everything goes through human review. Human review is only in regards to when it's time for the money. Money, 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 money. It's only time when the money, that's when it comes to play. But that, they got AI systems running all over these videos. Some good, some bad, and some downright lousy. So that's that for the that portion. Now, let's go further. Why I'm saying this, that it's possibly the QueenMaker might be involved in the demise or the removal of Cynthia G, right? It's beyond competition. And the reason why it's beyond competition, because I look at Miss Clark, she has something that the market can not only could use, but she's also from the alternate community, you know, the Rainbow Coalition. So obviously she is somewhat, let's be honest, protected. I don't like to say this, but it is what it is. So imagine her and anybody else that was, you know, she has a circle of women, right? That she's able to influence, right? That either might have channels or have actually two accounts that have some video content. How highly likely she could use the power to really, you know, influence those, not herself, but those to really say, let's start something to take out the competition, or lack of better words. How highly possible that could play into things? That's something I want y'all that will come to this, put some thought in that. And as Deidre puts, the timing is highly suspect. It is suspect, isn't it, Deidre? Isn't it suspect? Very suspect. Very. And like I said before, I've watched Cynthia throughout the years, her development, her growth. I was part of her panels back in the days. And then now, you know, as she goes about to keep the money going for her own preservation, I can't knock it. Because right now you look at people, this is preservation time, people. She has to survive in this uncertain economy. Like Mr. Research said, it's hard for her if she decides to go back in the work world. How that's going to play out now at 39 years of age. But come here, she started to do YouTube full-time early of 2016 at most. She had videos, not only from Boyce Watkins' camp, but she'd been doing little short 5-10 minute videos at the time in 2015. How you know? Because unlike most people that and mind you, I was not a content creator at that time yet. I did podcasting around that same year, but that was as 2015 ended. I start really looking at her content. If I do the math, when did I first listen to her content? I think around 2017. Spring or yeah, I think it's springtime of 2017. Yes. And I came across with her and her good friend, I think her name is Sandra. Her name, the one that kind of turned, I'm not turned, but kind of spilled tea on her that she was pregnant back in 2018, going 2019. Yeah. That was the springtime of 2017. And the subject, if I can remember what she did, was a thing about white supremacy and these albinoid devils. It was one of them subjects that I came across on a live stream she did at that time. And that's what gravitated to me. The way how she broke it down with such she broke it down in a way where a baby could understand it at that time. But yeah. So like I said, she's been doing this thing for roughly over 8 years. Or almost 8 years, mind you. But you know, she has transitioned throughout the years. And yes, non-black people will sit there, go at you if you're going at them hard. And Cynthia was doing that for the last 3 years at most. At most, I think. Up to 2018, that's when she changed her content a little bit. And for a period over 5 years, even to the point where she gone a little more extremer as years go on, right? Up to 2021, where she said that now you should not be here in existence. It only gets extremer because for you to really make money or even be known, well known, you're going to have to be extreme with your rhetoric. And that's where she was. And it worked for her. But the consequence with the extremism, someone is going to find ways to take you down. And it's not going to be black men. It's going to be, in my opinion, other women. I don't want to say that, but we got to look at the timeline, how things line up. Because there are some black men that didn't like her message and tried to get her off YouTube. I mean, here it is now for a few years now. Even to the point where she went so extreme that she should be pulled off, but YouTube's not going to do that. Why all of a sudden now we find around the month of October, she's now completely removed, completely off YouTube for now? It was not by black men that caused this. And I know a lot of black women want us to say black men. Black men don't have no power or control of YouTube. Nor YouTube is a male dominant space. But black men overall do not have the purse strings of YouTube to make anything happen. I'm sorry. And how I know? Because a black man will say something that's in opposition, and he is more likely to get more attack and harm and possibly lose his channel than the women. That tells the power of what women hold consuming social media and content. So this question you should ask yourself: who could stop? Who could check me, boo? I'll tell you, other boos / women. That is my conclusion to all this. Only women could check other women. If they don't like what you're doing, or they want to step in and be the next boss chick, they will do what is necessary. Even go as far as collaborate and scheme to take you down. And this is what you're seeing now. Remember, she said it out her mouth. She said it out her mouth. That video was monetized 2 years ago. And now it's not only monetized, but it got a strike. And with that strike, it totally demonetized her whole 120 or 130 subscriber channel, which was racking in, if I had to guess, maybe over 10 grand a month with ad revenue and all this stuff with those videos. And I could probably say, even go as far as she probably making more than 15 and maybe pushing 20 if before this thing happened. She was making more than 6 figures, guys, every year for last maybe 3 or 4 years. Probably made more money now in 2021 than she did in 2020. To be honest with you. Let's keep it around. Now because of this, and yes, Robbie, you're right. She has GoFundMe and she's been begging or going to other podcasts or YouTuber channels that she could trust to help recuperate the lost income she has now suffered. Yes. Yeah. That's what she did. Yeah. Now, I dropped the call line. Y'all want to come up and give your thoughts, opinions, what I've said, or your own take on this? The lines are now open. And as it's open, please support the channel, you know, super chat or cash app, you know. Support your boy, Chaos Rain, you know. We'll surely appreciate it. Let's check here. Good point. Another woman could have done. Now she can sit back on let Cindy support thing was a meal. She could do that, Golden George. But the problem is, with that thinking, it will not help her. No matter if it was the men involved. And I'm gonna point a deeper question. If the men were such involved, why it took 2 years for what your chance you talking about, you know, get rid of, you know, black males in the womb, right? Why it took 2 years? And mind you, once YouTube monetized that video, they said it's fine. We can make money and you can make money. Once they give the green light, nothing's wrong with that video. It's very rare I find people that have monetized videos that also they're going to take back as, and let's be honest, let's be clear. They did change the terms of service every 4 or every 4 quarters of YouTube, that they change up what they'll allow and what they won't allow and what they will monetize, what they will not monetize. Yes, I agree with that. They will do that. Yes, they will do that. But overall, you know, things change. So now I open the floor to one of my callers, Miss Robbie. Look at that. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. See that? She got the anime. She got the walk. She got the strut. Yeah.
You so silly. What you got going?
Yeah. So, Miss Robbie.
Yes.
You're on, from your own perspective, outside looking in. You think Chaos Reign's assumption is on point, or am I really wrong and really bring this assessment to everybody?
I mean, everybody can have a theory, honey. The woman said black men incapable of love, so I can't say you wrong for thinking that she would want to take out her biggest competition. But you know what's funny? They both have a GoFundMe in common, and it actually was a woman that reported Cynthia G's channels on Wax. Let me show you.
Like the one with the GoFundMe, the second channel?
No. Yeah, no. Go on ahead and share that screen.
Okay, let me look. All right, I'm gonna share this now. Let's see what this is. Okay.
Oh, child. Not Ashley Bellinger, a writer.
Wait. This was a week ago.
It was like 2 weeks ago almost. But yes. She reported it at the request of an ARS reader asking her to investigate. Oops.
Wow.
They also not D Darrell pulling through with the wow. They also went back and got comments from YouTube. They reported several of her videos. So when these women are running around saying that women are pick-me's and it was the Dusties that did it, nah. It was Ashley. It was Ashley Bellinger that did it to you, not a Dusty.
Damn.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay. Now, how much you want to bet that Ashley Bellinger could be part of the alternate community? How highly want to bet that she's part of that, possibly.
Well, honey, I mean, ASR Technica, the literal category of this content is profit for racism. Ooh. And it looks like they have some interesting content over here. It looks like they go a little deep. They do a little deep dives into some things, including YouTube. See, the thing that makes it interesting, search engine that scans billions of faces tries blocking kids from results. Ooh. See, this site, they investigate everything. This is not a site that even probably is ran by, the people them.
Okay.
So I don't know, girl. I don't know, girls and boys, but it looked like all of these black women that is out here trying to blame everything on the black man might have to retract the statements that they're making.
Interesting. Okay. Do me a favor, Robbie. Put the link to that, and I'll probably read that. Put the link of that article.
You should. I covered it on my channel a little just a few minutes ago before you went live. I did a quick little live, went into it, YouTube policies and stuff like that. But definitely read through, because this woman is a flagrant violator of YouTuber and of YouTube's policies. And on October 11th, she was given the opportunity to take away offensive content, and she chose not to.
Are you serious?
Oh, so she was warned. She was warned ahead of time. Ain't that something?
And she chose not to take it down?
Let's go.
Wow.
That's not smart. That was not smart.
That was dumb.
The channel was issued because the channel was issued a strike and it had been prevented from uploading videos for 1 week. The YouTube channel said, or the YouTube spokesperson said, that any attempt to upload videos to alternate channels could result in the termination of Cyn G's channel. So not only was she aware that she had a strike and there was a flag team on her account, she knew if she uploaded videos to an alternate channel, she would lose her channels. And she created the revolution will not be televised. You cannot blame this on black men.
Wow. Just like she couldn't blame the first channel on black men. That was white men on the first one.
Yep. Right. Correct. All right. Thank you, Robbie.
You're welcome. It's all about empowering black women, I guess.
Damn, Robbie, you do your research, baby. You do. Your research is impeccable.
Thank you.
She said, don't play with it.
Did you guys were you guys aware of Princella's GoFundMe?
What?
She has GoFundMe too. Why she making money on YouTube? She don't need GoFundMe. Why she need GoFundMe?
She doesn't?
A GoFundMe for what?
She she got 70K subscribers. If you get thousands of people watching, you don't need no GoFundMe. You are making like on each video, if it's not members only, you're making money. Like literally.
But what is she doing? Is she doing a project or is she just doing a GoFundMe for what? What's the cause?
Yeah.
To help her educate people.
Are you serious? Wow. Are you serious? Help her educate people.
Yes, let me read it to you. I like to read out loud. It makes it feel.
Did you put this on your channel? Did you?
Yes, I did.
Go over this on your channel?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Some of it. Okay.
Hi, my name is Princella Clark, also known as Karma. I'm a grassroots empowerment advocate that donates time to help educate people via social media on subjects such as psychology, science, and history. I provide them with creative forms of music, edutainment, and artistic visuals. I also mentor individuals from social media to overcome emotional damage. I am raising funds so that I may continue to donate my time and knowledge to the people who may not be able to afford this education. I'm very passionate about education because I feel it is my purpose to heal and empower as many people as I can so that they may be able to govern their own lives. Your donation to help educate the people is greatly appreciated. And this has been going on for 7 years, and she has not raised her goal of $10,000.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I don't know what to say about that, man.
Damn, man. Everybody trying to get the bag.
listen, we live in hard times. I know you guys watching from the cloud. Would love y'all throw some coins in here, man. Would love it if y'all donate. But yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm poor and I don't got it, but I damn sure also ain't running no GoFundMe.
Yeah, I mean, no one should be running GoFundMe. GoFundMe should be a last ditch effort. It should not be the first choice, and you're able-bodied on the average.
It should be for a cause, like somebody died, or you're trying to do a project.
Yeah, something like something like that. Yeah, it should be for a real serious cause. Death, or like you're trying to start like a project or a startup. Yeah.
Right. When I first ever came across GoFundMe, it was for people trying to fund like patenting initiatives for consumer products that they were bringing to market to like help the world, not to talk on social media. Now, I sit on the governor's council and I do work with children, educating children, doing outreach to outliers every day. I just have never found it in my spirit to need donations or GoFundMe in order to keep hope alive. I don't understand.
Let's see.
Damn.
So, D-Darrell, from what I laid out, what's your assessment? Am I got it right or wrong, or you think I'm this?
Man, when you did the upload to promote the show, I was just talking to somebody about that like 2 hours before I saw it, and I said, and we were talking about Priscilla, and I was like, her channel getting shut. Look at the timing of that. Like, she's on the rise, and all of a sudden, Cynthia G channel all of a sudden goes down.
Yeah.
That was, but I mean, I'm just, I ain't trying to throw out conspiracy theories, but I'm sorry, but that sounds suspicious to me. That's a little suspect. Like, the timing of that.
Right. One of the ARS readers. I mean, how many people? Well, a lot of people run around here and talk about aliens and whatever. But I mean, on this one, I guess her hands are clean.
And she said this. And another thing, she said this statement about Cynthia G has had offensive comments with the abort and all that other stuff. That was like 2-3 years ago that she said that?
No, that was 2021. Because that's when they got hit. But now when Robbie showed that was someone that was looking at her content and following the activities of, unfortunately, Black women and their rhetoric and what they talk about, especially ones that watch content and they recite certain things. Because women recite, this, Robbie. And other women get wind of this and they start investigating. You get me? Because they're very loud.
Women are far more persistent with going through stuff like this than men. Yeah. Far more.
Yeah.
Far more consistent and persistent with this. I mean, damn. I'm speechless.
Taylor Bell. Who's Taylor Bell?
Well, all that we know is that, Ashley Bellinger could be a moniker. It could be a pseudonym, honey. But all I know is people better watch their ass, honey. Apparently, people are watching and commenting and reporting.
But my biggest issue, they said they watched the comments at the end of these videos. And it makes more sense. People going to have to start really reevaluate the comment section. And if you get 100 to maybe 1,000 people comment on your video, when you do content like that, someone's going to say some real fly off the wall crap out their mouth.
No, they're not. Because what? If people are smart with their platforms, they know what to do in the back office. I ain't giving people no more freaking. People that I rock with, I'll tell them what to do when we speak one-on-one. But figure it out. There's ways around that too. All these good business people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Like,
because remember, they don't watch the video, they watch the chat room, the live chat room, and they watch the comment section. Because that's what the article the lady said. They examine everything, see who's watching, what they're thinking. It was like in the days of Facebook. When one time anybody that's on Facebook, they will say it best. Say, what's on your mind? One time say, what you're thinking. And now it says, what's up? And what you put what's on your mind through a digital footprint.
Mm-hmm. How you feeling today?
She had the opportunity to take the content down and she chose not to.
She had the opportunity to sit her black ass down for a week and not upload content to another channel. You know, I mean, that's just stupidity at its finest.
Very stupid.
And she was a full-time. Was she a full-time YouTuber?
Yes. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Deidre, how long you been on YouTube now, man? You know, most people.
But I'm just saying. You know how some people may work from home. Man, you never. I mean, even though people say they do YouTube full-time, with all of these remote jobs and different things, you know, I mean, damn.
But
you know,
but you got to understand, Deidre, YouTube is like a business. People could use this to a platform to
but she never
or even go as far as make money off just doing one thing, videos. You know,
but
I think if you think about MTR, at one time he I don't know if he was working a banker or something, I don't know what his profession was. But one time he was doing it, and all of a sudden he decided to forge his job to do YouTube full time. Now, mind he making good money.
I would never do that. I could never do that.
At times, say, and where he makes money is off reactions. Which, you know, I always question about the reaction channels, but that's another story. But overall, you know, people, once they start making a few thousand by these videos, they're going to feel so comfortable, say, hey, I could do this full time. All it takes is this little bit or a little bit amount. And people say, oh, I'm done when I'm working my 9 to 5.
So basically, she unemployed right now.
Yeah. I can't, we don't know. We don't know that. We can't say that.
Well, what do you mean? If she ain't got a channel.
That GoFundMe was created on October 15th.
But she always had a GoFundMe, Robbie. People don't know she been had a GoFundMe. I followed her for years. She not only had a Patreon, but she had a GoFundMe for years now. The GoFundMe was already there for years. They just put it out there. People say, if you're not supporting me, make sure you go to the GoFundMe. She just advertising more of the GoFundMe. Trust me, honest. I'm telling you, no lie. She been had it for years. You get me?
But how much money did she raise?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really worry about how much she raised. I don't know. She been had it. So whatever money that people donate, they donate it.
This one, a couple people just came. Well, one person just came over and donated it today because it was $21.25 earlier. So she got a good $70 today. But she just created this one on October 15th, 2023.
Yeah, because her channel was taken down around the 12th or the 13th.
Right. And I guess Rose is organizing this.
Well,
and it's only $2,195 out of $15,000. So I need her supporters to go on over there, head on over there, and give her some money.
Shit. Yeah. This is crazy, man.
I don't understand.
I mean,
this is crazy. Like, and my thing was this: she could have propelled her channel to doing other things, because people were saying she should have wrote books, she should have done like consultations, she could have sold merch. She didn't do any of that.
Well, the consultation, I would not agree, because I'm not sure how far her education. Remember, you talked about this before, Deidre.
Now she don't. I mean, I know that, but these Negroes don't care.
But not now the books and the she had t-shirts. She did sell t-shirts one time. I don't know if
she did.
She didn't mean merch at the time, but she was selling something. Now the book, a lot of people didn't really question the book, because she should have finished that years ago. But she, you know, a lot of people.
Kevin Samuel was selling consultations for $7.99, and people were foolishly buying that. Like, come on, like your education. People don't really. They're buying the YouTube fantasy. They're not buying how legitimate you are.
You don't need to be legitimized on YouTube.
You sure don't.
Have a voice, because D Darrell is legit, and they telling D Darrell that he's stupid and someone smarter than him because they teach it in the class. And I'm just like, ooh, okay. Anybody could guest lecture. I guess whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like. It's just appalling, man. Like, people just think they know shit, and I'm just like wow, just, you know.
Angela, see, if you want an avatar like this, come check me out at thepopation.com/services. I got you. It's just that word, but I don't know. She's funny. They all are funny, and this is Black women empowerment. So now we're going to see how Black women really support. They better make that GoFundMe pop overnight.
Well, my position is she really banned from YouTube, or she just?
Yes.
Oh, she got a Tommy Sotomayor
No,
treatment.
I mean,
yeah, she's in the process.
No, she's not. She's not bad. Hold on. Let me educate you. Listen to me good. She's not banned YouTube right now. Since she lost the channels now, the 2 ones, she has other channels. There's only going to be a time when she starts to unveil them. You get me? She's not done on YouTube yet because let's be honest. If you ever go fund me, that tells me you don't have any form of employment right now. So right now, the only thing you could do is to hope to build what you're doing again and build it as fast as possible to make money, right? So right now she does have channels. That's all I'm gonna let y'all know. If y'all want to find channels, you're going to have to search for the internet for those channels. But she does have channels.
When you go to her channel, you get a 404 not found error message. So therefore, if she do have other channels, those channels are going to be like Tommy Sotomayor. When YouTube finds them, they're going
to get rid of them.
Like that's just what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Because he came back multiple times.
Right. And they're gonna have a couple days where everybody's gonna come in and get the views, and people gonna talk too much in the comments. And it doesn't even matter if they talk too much, because how the AI is set up, the AI is going to recognize the speech, and the AI is going to terminate her.
Yeah, and her voice is not that hard to recognize. Very distinctive.
Right. YouTube prohibits you from engaging in the use of their platform at all. When let me show y'all the guidelines for when the content is when you're terminated. That's kind of just it. Like,
okay.
Hold on, I'm going.
Right. I'll bring this down. Wait, find it. Make sure you guys like the stream, share the stream.
So basically, she's been on YouTube since like 2015, right? So that's basically 8 years. 8 years of work going down the drain.
Yeah, you don't have the access to download your information or anything, only your Google data. Go ahead, Chaos, to share the screen.
Okay. Look.
If your channel is terminated, you'll get an email explaining the reasons for the termination. If your YouTube channel is terminated, you are prohibited from circumventing the termination or allowing others to use your channel to bypass their termination. Meaning if someone comes on your platform and they're banned from YouTube, they are bypassing their termination. It's a problem. By using or creating any other YouTube channels. This applies to all of your existing channels, any new channels you create or acquire, and any channels in which you are repeatedly or prominently featured. Participants of the YouTube Partner Program are no longer entitled to earn any revenue if their channel is terminated. We may also withhold unpaid earnings and refund advertisers or viewers for purchases where appropriate and possible. So,
yeah, she done.
If your channel is terminated, you can no longer download your YouTube content. However, you do maintain the ability to download your Google data. So, this is why people should be backing up their content as they stream. If you're not, that's 8 years worth of work.
As soon as possible. They should back up as soon as possible. I agree with that. Yes, this is true. This is true.
So I wish her the best. I really hope that she could get her channel back. There's people like, well, no YouTubers should use their content creator privileges. But the reality is we all enter into a contract when we start working with the YouTube Partner Program.
Yeah.
Even if you're not in the YouTube Partner Program, you're using a platform that does not belong to you.
Exactly. We're just using it. We're just using the space, just to hopefully get monetized.
Right. There are platforms out here like Rumble, like BitChute, like a couple other platforms where you can do whatever you want to do and they don't care. YouTube just had major issues with the FCC.
Fact. Fact. They got fined. They was gonna get fined.
Matter of fact, the president of YouTube, the female one that's been for over 26 years, she stepped down because of the issues with the people that was creating videos from other countries for propaganda. they got hit with that. She had to step down for that. I mean, if you look at the person that runs YouTube now, he is somewhat of that community that, you know, they try to put a nice little band-aid over, you know. You know what I mean? I'm not going in detail with that. Y'all gonna have to look it up yourself.
But this is more so about Ryan. Right. Oh, y'all looking at the page? I'm trying to pull the things up.
All right.
Hold
Let
on
me find it.
Wait, go ahead and pull it down for a minute. Because Ryan's toys.
I did pull down.
Okay. Ryan's World.
Yeah.
Caused YouTube to have an issue with the FCC. Ryan's World was sitting there and marketing to minors.
Oh.
Yeah. So go ahead and you can pull it back up.
All right, let me look at it first. Okay.
According to Truth in Advertising, nearly 90% of Ryan's World's YouTube channel videos included at least one paid product recommendation. These advertisements often depicted unhealthy foods. Ryan Toy Reviews has 21 million subscribers. Ryan G, one of the biggest kid influencers in the world, created the channel with his parents in March of 2015. Ryan's Toy Reviews has been accused of violating federal law by collecting private information on users under the age of 18. Like, YouTube got a big fine for that.
Damn.
Well, you know, there was a saying with the COPA, where it said, "Is this for adults or is it for children?" So, and that came in play. Was it 4 years ago? COPA?
Not even. That came into play in 2020.
Okay, so when this came out with the Ryan thing, that was like last year when the Ryan thing came out.
No, the Ryan thing came out in like the end of 2019, 2020. Because January 1st
the same year when they added COPA. Ain't that something?
Yes.
Ain't that something? That's when COPA came in because of one boy YouTuber that had over 20 million subscribers. Ain't that something?
Because he made like $26 million.
Wow.
Damn. 26.
Baby boy on Roku and everything. Baby boy is doing his thing. So yes, you can make money once you leave YouTube, but you got to be, somebody has to want to pick you up somewhere else, and you really have to be highly marketable. The reality is hate speech against Black people, not so much, not so highly marketable. Now, Ryan pitching the kids Crayola and Colgate and cars and sugar Takis and all this and all that, that's highly marketable.
Wow. Did not know that.
And from that COPA FCC violation that YouTube got hit with, which was a very
and that's what they had to put it, change the terms and add COPA. That's why COPA came in play, because of that. So I people say COPA was something that eventually like tell us no, because they violate certain rules, and some big heads saw it and they said, YouTube, now you need to be liable. You're gonna have to put this in there now.
Right, because YouTube has been getting away with just being like an independent operator. They're not the publisher of any of the content, so they don't have liability. But people are now looking at the law very closely as the laws change in regards to internet content. And they are finding that YouTube is the ultimate liability because they monetize content.
Right.
So that's why you have, is your channel made for kids? This is why they have been consistently updating the terms of service. They send us all emails. Nobody reads them. Nobody reads over the policy. So hey.
Yeah. Or they do now that you look at, if they don't read the emails, they'll send do a video on their own YouTube brand and say, what's today's going on YouTube? They'll have to inform people with a video, because let's be honest, most people are not reading this stuff. They're not reading long, lengthy paragraphs and stuff. So now they have the create way with that to get the information out. Right? You read it on email, or you keep up with the studio where they said what's going on, latest news on YouTube. So they have ways to tell you what's going on. It's no real excuse.
Right. And vidIQ, which most content creators are a part of, puts updates on YouTube policies and procedures every time they upload.
Yeah, because remember, they're using AI software to help you make money. Oh yes. Now I highly recommend people get VIQ and also what do you call the other platform? TubeBuddy. I mark it. Don't worry, the links are coming. Stay tuned, people. Stay tuned. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, AI2 is very useful, but like I said, they're only updated and monitoring the progression of the website by how people are consuming it. And when you get bills, people watching your content, you're gonna bring up a lot of unwanted attention. You get me? Because no one doesn't watch Roku, Hulu like that unless they watch movies. They sometimes want to get their variety of information. They will come either to Rumble or YouTube, which are Rumble and YouTube now in conflict right now as we speak. Because I think one time I had a issue with Rumble with one of the videos, but like I said, the information is put out here now, and then now there's competition, not good competition, but fairly competition to keep an eye out, because a lot you notice, Robbie, there's a lot of hardcore content creators that really go hard in the paint, like really hard. And eventually YouTube had to crack down on them, and eventually they'd escape one platform, going another one, and say, yeah, I'm safe. I say, you're not safe at all. You are only avoiding the inevitable. You go to one platform, you're just still going to have these same problems eventually again. You get it? But not right there. So by the time you go hard on another platform, you build their numbers up, and eventually they're going to start coming down on you the same way. So I tell people many times, if you're going to use this content or be a content creator, you're going to have to move with discretion. You're going to have to always not only walk with eggshells, but come in here with like you got some sense. At least, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
You got to treat like television. You don't see so much excessive cussing or inappropriate behaviors. Why? Because they know that here in America, we have to be wary of the consumers, especially when you talk about children. No, they said they care about children, but we know they don't. I'm sorry, they don't. But let's say they do. They said, at least we have some decorum. So if you're going to use my platform, act like you have some sense, decorum. If not, you're going to get the treatment, And I think because Miss Cynthia G was warned by someone that send the letters and things out and you ignore it, that's on you. But like I said, no one's going to find this information. I can read this, If they come to your
so you can't find her on Social Blade anymore, right?
I don't know. I don't go to Social Blade. I don't use Social Blade, so I don't know what that is.
Social Blade be a little bit off though.
Okay.
But I'm going to look there. I know it does. It's interesting, but sometimes not fully accurate.
Now I will say this: if she is no longer do content YouTube for her now, you're gonna see her on Rumble, which she could probably flourish a little bit better.
Yeah.
But the problem with Rumble,
she's not gonna get the following though.
I will say this, D-Derel. Rumble's looking for controversial YouTube content creators to come on that platform to put content. And if she is a well-known figure in YouTube throughout the years, she will get some numbers on Rumble. Trust me, there are numbers. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Nope.
Yeah. Some people have put out numbers. Hell, look at Fresh and Fit. They're on Rumble and they getting like thousands of viewers per live stream right now still. You get me? So there is a market for people that's well known on YouTube. Don't fall asleep on that,
Share the channel. Share the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is what it says on Social Blade. On Social Blade, it says she's a D- channel. That she lost 40,000 views. Negative 40,000. And between October 3rd to October 9th, minus 716,609 video views. Her earnings is on a 0.
And
she was like, yeah, but even the subscriber count is interesting. November 14th, 1,000. December 5th, 1,000. Like she's gaining subscribers. She was gaining subscribers 1,000 at a clip.
Yeah.
So that's intriguing. Her earnings were minimal at best, even so to Chaos' earlier point. 27,000 views, estimated earnings $7 to $108.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So she wasn't making no money.
Can you say it one more time? Repeat. Wait, how much she was making again? This remember, this is estimation. This is not exact. We don't know what's in their studio, how much they're making. So this is an estimation. People don't take my word for it. But read what was again.
It says a video that she did on October 11th, 2023, had 27,113 views, and she wound up getting $7 to $808 for that video.
Wow. She
Yeah.
really wasn't making money.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that this says, this is the live subscriber count. So as I say, yeah, they're getting her. She's losing subscribers because she was up. City Girls was up. City Girls was up. They was up. Then she went down. Oh no, she's going up. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. She was going up. Live subscriber count. I'll skip the stupid ad. Oh, the ad is removed. I don't know. Child, listen. I guess because there ain't no live subscriber count. It's over with. Daily averages minus 1,350. Weekly averages minus 9,450. Last 30 days minus 40,503. Now that's what's interesting because there's way more than. But these must be the videos that they removed.
Okay.
Child.
Anna was dying.
Yeah. Dang Valley. Oh, sorry. Dang Valley. Dang. Why you have to get millions of views just to get $20? Yeah, that'll make no sense. That's why I tell people, don't take that as the gospel or actual fact, because that's social bait. Because there's some people that make content make more money than that, from what I'm hearing, and they show the actual analytics what they're making. So I like social bait to the point for synapse, but I want to take them as, this is how much they're really making, because they're not really knowing what's in their back office personally. So I can't really give that. So,
this is the thing. This is the thing. What people do not take into account when it comes down to Social Blade and the money that people earn from YouTube is this. A lot of the revenue that these content creators get is not CPM revenue. What Social Blade is looking at is CPM revenue. They're not taking into account sponsorships. They're not taking into account super chat donations. They don't keep track of that. So your favorite content creator, if they're making a bag, they're making a bag because you're supporting them and you're giving them money, just like you guys should be doing right now on the Chaos Reign Show. Please make sure you guys hit that super chat. Be sure to join the membership. It is quite affordable. It's wonderful, wonderful content. And make sure you hit that Cash App $ Chaos 8 Reign. Like the video and share it out. And if you're new, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Go on ahead, Chaos.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's where it's at, people. As you know, I don't make much of these so-called advertisement videos. So way how y'all support, these are the ways we support Chaos Reign Show. Keep things interesting like always. Yeah. So like I said, this is my analogy. This is my assumption. I'm not always right, but this is something that I had thoughts. It just hit me like anything, and I had to sit back and say, it's too obvious that this woman that's been doing content for so many years now, monetized, even go as far as going hard in the paint, but all of a sudden she loses the demonetization and now had to be begging to the point now here today that she lost both the channels. That this is not just by coincidence. Someone is up to something that was able to do this, because remember, once you make money off those videos, which she did, that YouTube already looked at for a human review and says good, all of a sudden now you don't make no money, and they not only give you a strike, but now you completely demonetized permanently. So it just lets you know that someone was working behind closed doors. And it's not no men, it's other women, and it proved my assumption. It was not the QueenMaker, which I would say it could be her, but now with new information, this woman is part of the one that was the one that caused the demise of Miss Cynthia G. So it makes sense now,
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. All right, we'll say allegedly. Yes, correct. Yeah, but like I said, it's always good to really put some thinking to things. I want people to not always watch the content, but always do your own thinking. Think about the what ifs. You know what I'm saying? You know how the Marvels say, "What if?" That's what I tell you. That's why I call it "What if." It's a possibility. You know, maybe a lot of people keep reporting her. No, it's not a lot of people. Valley. If you caught the early part of the stream, like Robbie's show, there's only one woman. I'm not sure what her position is or what she does. She's the one that initiate the letter and stuff of what she's doing. And like anything, she knows somebody from YouTube. And eventually YouTube part gone back and look at the content. And overall, I just said, okay, we're gonna have to pull the plug. So it takes someone else that knows someone to go inside to tell the main heads what's going on. And that's how you don't see her no longer on her main channel and her backup channel right now. On YouTube. I'm saying,
I'm sure she'll land somewhere. She'll land somewhere.
Oh no, like I said, I didn't say her she's done on YouTube for now, because like I said, she has multiple channels. I'm not gonna tell you what channel she has right now because it makes it too easy for y'all. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably emerge them. You'll see it. Trust me on this. Chaos is not wrong with y'all. If Chaos said that she's not done, trust me on this, guys. Trust me. I know. I was a follower of her for years now. So trust me, I know. So yeah. It looks like nobody else want to come up. Interesting. Yeah, just listen to the
crazy.
They have no. Go ahead.
And there are people from all type of sectors that are commenting on this. Like, I'm just surprised that she didn't take the content. Like, if you've been warned to do this and you still chose, like, you let your pride get in the way of this. Like, knowing that this is your only source of income, like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, she could have made money other different ways. She could have, could have created other streams of revenue. Like, you can't just be dependent on the channel itself. Being that she's been in YouTube this long, she should know that.
You think she would know that?
I don't know.
But I think one thing, because Cynthia is not 40 yet, she's in her late tail 30s, going on 40 next year. That, like most people with an ego, they are above approach. They think they're invincible. As long as someone's willing to pay them, why should one like her stop? Personally, I mean, YouTube's not gonna slow down. I mean, YouTube said what she's doing so far was good, and they're making them money. She's making money. They're making money, so it's all good. Until someone that is well known or has more leverage or knows someone has to step in and say, you know what, this is a problem. Your message is getting out of hand. It's not only getting out of hand to the point now that now women are citing this, and they're even going as far as implement, because they're very more receptive with social media, as we could see. So they said, this woman said, we're going to have to probably pull a plug. You're not only getting influence, but you're being problematic with influence, and you have no filter either. So, I mean,
bless her and keep her. I don't know.
Wait, say again.
Bless her and keep her.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. That guy's.
What about if she decides to partner up on somebody else's show and do content, but she's not necessarily owning the show, the channel itself?
If she's on the channel,
yeah,
that person. No. If she's like how my little avatar's up here or whatever, if she's on the channel, it's gonna be problems for the content creator whose channel she's on. You cannot circumvent termination.
Wow.
So I did see. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, so content creators are going to have to make that decision. Do they want to put their channel in harm's way, or do they want to get their money?
Well, I will say this. I know Tommy was a very controversial person, and there are some people that had Tommy on their channels, right? Some of the videos are still up. You know, be honest with you. Surprised they never took initiative to take their channel, their videos down. Surprisingly, but like I said, it varies, you know, because if like I said, if he's not part of the platform no more, the YouTube website, they'll sprout here and there, maybe if they join a StreamYard link and maybe. But overall, you know, it's funny how they will look into say, okay, this person I should not see him anywhere. Yeah, I mean, there's some things YouTube will be lenient to a degree, depending if he's there like every time. There's a problem. But if usually this person busts out one time you know and you recognize voice, I mean, YouTube's not gonna sit to say, "Oh, you had this person on, we're gonna take away your channel." It's a lot going into actual termination.
I don't know, because I think that situation with Nick Fuentes was the nail in the coffin with Fresh and Fit. I think they would have just got a slap on the wrist and a week suspended for the hoodie if they didn't have Nick Fuentes on their platform.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, I think with Fresh Fit, they were pushing envelope already for years now with YouTube, for the last 3 years, with the fighting, with the one pulling a weapon. So YouTube been watching them for some time now. It's the only reason they really stepped it is because they've been monitoring and keeping data and saying, are these dudes going to really chill? And I know YouTube has sent them warnings, like this woman sent warning to Cynthia. And all they did was they said they ignored it. So lo and behold, they said, okay, now we had to step in. You're not going to make no money up here. I think you only get so many warnings, and it's beyond 3 strikes, that they say, okay, now you need to be out.
Okay? Now this is the thing. The first part of what you said is true. YouTube collects data.
Yes,
YouTube doesn't just watch the content creator though. They watch the engagement of other content creators with said content creators' data. See, Kevin Samuels got a pass because there was more positive promotion and publicity of his brand than negative. Yeah, it's these content creators that have a bunch of other content creators making negative remarks that pushes the envelope. Fresh and Fish had a lot of haters, or rather a lot of people calling them to accountability. People, they confuse the two nowadays. And
yeah. Robbie, can you do me a favor? Before you continue talking, can you repeat that for the people back to hear your side about Kevin? What was difference one more time so people understand? Because they don't know.
Oh, that Kevin had more positive collaborations and content creator support than negative? Or the part where people are haters, or rather calling people to accountability, and how people get that so horribly confused.
Yeah. And a lot of people said that even with the thing with the I think the domestic discipline, all that stuff that he said, it's questionable. But when I look at, and mind you, it was women that try to rush him off the platform. They create petitions saying, we need to get this man off here right now. YouTube look at it and say, nah, we're just going to ignore it.
Well, this is the patriarchy.
And Kevin been on the same time when Cynthia was on it. The only difference is when he shifted this platform from men to women, it became an issue. You get me?
Listen, Kevin Samuels never became an issue. A lot of people just were kind of super mad that he was making money, and ultimately, everybody pays a price for what they do. In all honesty, that man was skinny. He was the picture of perfect health. He was masculine as whatever. So he should have lived forever, right? Yeah. He had an untimely demise. A lot of people think they get away with stuff because they gain popularity or money or whatever. And
right.
Off
think
these
it's
cameras,
forever.
Right. Off these cameras, though, they life be looking crazy. Just like Fresh. And I'm surprised, Chaos, that you're like, I can't believe people quit their real job. Fresh and Fit dude quit the job at the FBI for you, dude.
Yeah, to do this full time. Yeah. And Fresh, I think they say he was in IT. Now, a lot of people said these two got fired. No, I think these dudes made a decision and they said either you're going to do this or you're going to have to go back to work. And let me tell you something. As much times they can hate on Fresh Fit, Myron especially, Myron's going to be as honest as possible because he worked for the Fed. He said that the Fed gave him a choice. Because they watch, come here, when you work for the Federal Bureau, You're constantly on surveillance. If they see you making content talking about womeness and female nature, you've been there. You go to work next day, they're gonna have you come to the office and say, "What are you doing?"
Right.
You don't understand this. This is why I can't have conversations with fools that say this man worked for the Fed. He was doing this while still working Fed up to 2020. He had to made the conscious say, I had to stop. I had to quit this to do this full time, which is questionable. But he decided, like most people said, I have some more intentional life, and I don't want to be a worker, which is fine. But the problem is, if you're going to take this journey where it said this is your only source of income, which it was, come here, when they lost it, listen, when they got demonetized, you think that's like make someone cry that was making a racket in $500K a month? And that money's gone now? Come on, guys. Listen, Rod, if you monetize and you're making money like fresh, and one day you get the email from YouTube, Gabriel, you tell me when I draw a tear in your eyes.
I'm just gonna say this for the one time, I ain't never getting no better like that from YouTube. Because at the end of the day, it is very easy to simply follow the rules and the content that you want to make salacious, since there's so many platforms for it. Put the content on those platforms. But that is too much like common sense. These common sense not so common. A lot of people stupid as hell. I know that Kevin Samuels was a cancer survivor. My mother is a cancer survivor. Stage 4 breast cancer. To God be the glory and the praise. We talking about a good, I don't know, 12, 20 years in that she's still hustling and surviving, and she's almost 70. So again, people can live healthy, viable lives after cancer. But it's the meanness in you. It's the nastiness in you that'll have God take you back to glory. I'm be quiet though. Everybody know better.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the man has gone through a lot throughout the years, man, Kevin, and from the reach to promises, and then it's all taken away. I mean, it is part of life, I mean, I have my own assumptions that it's something more than what it said it was, but I'm not going to waste my time to divulge that, because I don't like to go into things that make people really have to really examine and think. Because let's be honest, most people that were hating on Kevin and those women that didn't like Kevin, regardless of the circumstance, they want him out here. Let's keep it real. Because not only he was making money, but he was changing dynamics of how we view ourselves. He did it for the men for the first 3 years, then he started shifting the women. So if we look at the total amount since 2015, 2016 up to now, he actually dedicated roughly 6 years. Three year splits. 3 for the men, 3 for the women. So that's an even bet, unfortunately. Yeah.
Listen,
crazy.
I hope that all the grifters keep on grifting. No, Valley. Now over there, they are women lovers, not men haters. Until people with intelligence and intellect read through all the bullshit and call it for what the fuck it is. Just like YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, child, terminate channels. I'm be quiet. But let me go, Chaos. This is
man. I mean, I let that one word, the curse word, go. We try to keep it clean, as my language.
I know, that's why I was like, let me go.
Yeah.
People out.
After that. Yeah, but like I said, Robbie, I appreciate you coming up here, man, for dropping that info. You know what I'm saying? It lets people think. I appreciate.
Yeah, that was very, very helpful info.
Yeah, very helpful.
You're very welcome. Anytime y'all need some research, you know who to call. Person that actually, I'm gonna be quiet. Y'all have a good night.
Good night, Robbie. And so look as she walks.
Queen.
And she said, "Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it." See, that's what she said. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with her, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, anyway. Man, it was bound to happen. She didn't take the precaution. She continued to do what she was doing. So you have to read the outcome, good or bad. So,
yeah, you're right about that, man. We're right. I understand some men don't work hard But just because a man is black doesn't be he is automatically a let's see that deserves the worst. Yeah, you're right. Yes, Valley. But because and I would play the part with David Carey. I'm gonna refrain from that because he said it best from what I can recall. He said there's no dysfunction. A lot of women are going to create the dysfunction. They create the chaos, and amongst someone has to restore the order. You know, I mean, that's how our women are. It is what it is. You know, some men are like this too, but most women, they don't like at the end of the day that, how can I say it? They're not gonna like when someone is putting out a message that they don't like. That's foreign to their psychology. Let's see. Cynthia G has to swallow her pride and get a regular job. And good luck explaining a 6-year employment. Well, actually, it's 7 years because she really full time did it for since 2016, roughly. So she's been out of workforce for a long time. 7 years. Actually, month of November, I think it will mark 7 years. It could be a little longer because, like I said, I went back and dig on her old previous videos on her original channel, and personally, I gotta say it. Most of her videos only amount and go back since 2015. And trust me, if DOD was here, which I didn't send the link to him, he would know much better than anything else. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find him. DOD. Matter of fact, let me hit him up right now. Stay on, guys. I don't think y'all guys gonna hear this. Let me see. DOD was a mod for Cynthia G for a long time, a very long time. And now, let me see. Where's DOD? Do you hear this? It's gonna sound like a ring. Let me see if this works. You hear the ring? No, I don't hear no ring. You don't hear no ring? Okay.
Yeah, I heard something ring.
Let me see if I can. I probably won't get him on. Nah, he's probably busy. All right. I ain't gonna bother. Yeah, but DOD has more receipts than me. DOD been the mod, and he keeps track of a lot of things that all the favorite YouTube content creators at the end of the day. I don't. I mean, I just start maybe saving some videos now for the past, year or two, maybe 3. I'm not sure how long ago, but I did it for my own sake because someday I'm going to go back to certain reference to my talk about or even break down certain old content. So I do collect certain videos now for the sake of conversation for some more intentions. But overall, like I said, it's always good to reference people that done content in the past because you see how they have grown throughout the years. I think if you notice David Carroll, he has a lot of videos from the rabbit hole that now I was able to look over some of them, not all. And I'm not gonna look at all of them because he has too much content personally. But overall, if it's not on YouTube, it's gonna probably put somewhere else. And how Cynthia is gonna move forward, if she's smart, which she is, she keeps a lot of her videos download and she puts them somewhere else. Hopefully, because let's be honest, with over hundreds or maybe she might have thousands of videos, you just don't let that YouTube just take all what you've done and just delete them. You got to keep some archives to move them somewhere else. But now she's gonna have to really make a conscious decision how she's gonna make her money now. She can, and to be honest with you, it's hard for me to find that she's gonna continue talking about black men now and try to still make money on YouTube. Because she's not focused on black men, how is she gonna make money? Can anybody answer that? Because you can't talk about white people no more. Now it seems like the beast say you can't talk about black people no more, especially black men now. That's a problem. Ain't that something, Deidre? Now you can't talk about the men generally. So you're in deep crap. That means now, how are you gonna rebrand moving forward? You can't do the celebrity thing because you try that and it makes you money. But really true, when people really examine content, they want to hear about the men that they're messing with. The women that they mess with, the low-level brothers in our community. 20 to 18%. which is fine. That's the decision. But you can't box all black men into the same corner now. That's not going to be acceptable now. You said something, I don't know if you're breaking up. You were speaking because
no, I was just listening to you. I was like, right, you're right. You know.
Yeah, I mean, that's why, you know, the one thing I tried not to do is with this platform, I try to talk about all topics, all avenues, you know, and to keep it open and fresh as possible, you know. I try not to sit there and invest too much time. Say I'm going to just constantly attack with ruthless aggression. If I'm going to go at some, it better make some sense. At the end of the day, you know.
Yeah.
To really examine what's really going on, you know, it has to make sense, you know. And
right. Well, brother, I gotta get going, man. I got some things I gotta wrap up before I go to bed. But I just wanted to come and support you, man. Appreciate it, man. We was thinking, great show, great topic. You know, appreciate it.
Yeah. D-Rail, can I lower you down? I'm gonna wrap this up. Get like 2 minutes. I'm just gonna lower you down. I gotta tell you something. So I'm gonna put you all right. All right, guys. And one last thing he wrote. Cynthia G could try to pivot. She probably is on Rumble right now. But like I said, she's not gone from YouTube yet. Just keep in mind. But in wrapping up, since no one else is coming up, which is fine. This is just my what ifs. I think today with Robbie, Deidre Rainbow that came up, especially Robbie, she kind of opened the books, revealing some other scenarios or things that's going behind closed doors that might have caused the fall of Cynthia G, which I don't know, which I appreciate from Robbie. And check her channel too. She's Robbie TM on YouTube. She's on YouTube as well. So overall, you know, I'm looking forward to hearing from you on the comment section on this one. Your thoughts and opinions. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Do you think that was it Miss QueenMaker might have some involvement of the demise of Miss Cynthia G, or what Robbie has revealed, which is evident, another person that's not a content creator went in behind closed doors to, you know, take her down? It's solely gonna be up to you. I'll be looking for in the comment section of this video. And as you leave a comment, please give a like and a subscriber of the Chaos Warrior channel, and also, you know, share this. And if you want, you could donate. Donation is always open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's all. The links to follow me. Follow me on Twitter at Chaos Warrior 7. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Green on Facebook. Also, join my Rumble page. Those will be in the description of the end of this video as well. So check the description of this video. And join the Discord service of the Chaos Rain Show as well. And those are links. Thank y'all for watching or listening to today's stream. Until next time, Chaos Rain.